All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, love. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy, I bought them.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today.
Four quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
That play made by their rookie from Michigan State. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Here's a throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying the right side. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 41.
Purdy setting up that play action. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Giants taking the field for their 2nd possession. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal, trying to miss the mark. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Cross to the ground and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That's Keanu Lenore. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes, just like that.
San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The gun is Purdy. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, well, they better regroup.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We'll get a timeout now for an injury. This looks like George Kittle, who's in some discomfort as the medical team comes out to work on him. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now here comes the New York offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
For big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. He's up second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. He's got it near the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He brings it in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. They are throwing it again. Makes the catch. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. You know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14, Giants 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. It's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
At the Giants' 39-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one's caught. This is Lambert-Smith. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the 49ers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Purdy will sneak it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
recovery now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Working on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. That's a 40-yard.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. So it's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Main slant route complete. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35. No run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We'll get a timeout now for an injury. This looks like George Kittle, who's in some discomfort as the medical team comes out to work on him. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass play coming here. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Go play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's got a man left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He keeps this one himself. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a design run. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So here come the 49ers on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play action now. Purdy.
At the 27-yard line.
Finds his fullback. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
2nd down and 10.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Gets him on the in route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
To the air again. Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
It's third down and 5 yards to go.
Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Back-to-back carries here. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Pretty throwing here on first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions getting louder than my words.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Purdy on first down. He takes it himself. He's still going at the 30. A pickup of 17. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
17 more yards. That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
Going back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Here's the handoff. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
From the gun is Purdy. Chased out to his right. And he gives himself up after a short gain. And he held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. Third and goal. Now Purdy. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on fourth down. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown! Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's cut along the left sideline. We're going to get a challenge here as the 49ers want another look at that last play.
Is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. On first down, they'll run. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Off the play fake, Purdy. It is cut left side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Goes for a gain of just 1. And that gives the 49ers the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long, Purdy. Called in left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to throw. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Nickel set from the Niners on third down. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another. Now that could put this just too far out of reach. Right up the gut. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. So first down from the 41. Purdy looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Purdy to throw it. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Third and a lone yard coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. 49ers with the football, hoping to close out a playoff victory. Third and a lone yard coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a third down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
Puts it through, and it throws the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. They'll throw here on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
It leads to second and 10.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, bro. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
The Giants, first down. First and goal.
In the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Punt team on the field. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Pulled in at the 20. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Throwing from the gun here. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
39-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down, play action. Back to the line they go. It's second down. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Jump off caught by his back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25.
And the gun is Purdy. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Nice run across the 15. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Fullback trying to power it across. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and they push their lead to 23.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Looking quickly here.
The Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
From the gun on 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give now managed to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Pass play now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. He won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. They give it to him up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Giants will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
22.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. 1st and 10 from the 43. There's a dive up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
3-yard pickup.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down. Back to the well again. Keeps away from one. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New York.